Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Grand Cat, and it's time for the Revolutionary Army, Belo. The people have spoken, viva la resistance! And yes, there she is, one of the top 4 commanders of the Revolutionary Army. And I'm not sure where I bought this from, but the little price tag says it cost me 3,980 yen, which is a fair chunk, to say the least. But the sticker on it says Merci bien, which is of course French for thank you very much, which makes me think that I possibly bought this over in... whereabouts would that have been? I think it may be in... Oh my goodness, Shibuya. I think it might have been in Shibuya somewhere that I picked this up in, because Shibuya has a couple of French shops. Also, this has all been sellotaped down. It's all been very, very carefully set. So it's not so much that Shibuya has French shops, it's just that Shibuya has a lot of stylish fashion places and things. And I'm just wondering if it's maybe in a place like that. I mean, most of these I bought in Akihabara, because Akihabara is really your one-stop shop for everything anime related and figure related in Japan. But of course we did take trips to other areas, and Shibuya was certainly one of them. And even with getting these parts open at the top here, I'm not sure how this is supposed to open properly, so I'm just going to cut along here. I mean, we're not going to keep the plastic. I will be keeping the box, don't worry, but we don't need to keep these parts here. So I'm thinking maybe it opens slightly easier at the bottom or such, but in fact, while I was in Shibuya, I almost bought a very, very cool one-piece jacket, but I believe the jacket cost in Great British pounds around £500-ish, and I just was not prepared to pay that amount of money for a particular jacket. I did get some other really, really cool stuff while I was over in Japan. Including a lot of stuff from the official One Piece stores, like a marine hat and an admiral jacket. Well, it's an admiral hoodie more than an admiral jacket, but still very, very cool. And yeah, let's take a look at this Revolutionary Army Belo. One of the ones that I'm still really looking for is Lindbergh, who is the big old cat here. Haven't found him anywhere, so there's still quite a few Revolutionary Army figures that I still would like to get a hold of, but Lindbergh is certainly near the top of my list. But he is an elusive cat to get hold of. But everything in this Revolutionary Army set is actually really, really difficult to get hold of for some reason. I don't know if it was a limited run or if they were just super popular and just sold out like super fast. But there is Belo, and of course, her devil fruit ability is to inspire others, which is a great ability for a leader. Of course, Belo is based on a real-life pirate, or a painting at least, if not a actual pirate. And in that painting, of course, the female is topless, and that is why Shira Oda, my goodness, almost said that incorrectly, has decided to draw Belo the way that he has done, trying to make it as risky as possible without actually breaking the boundaries. So I believe this part here, it comes with this really, really small little gold part here, and I believe this goes onto the base of the flag. This is, of course, the Revolutionary Army flag, and it makes sense for her to hold this because that is what the purpose of a flag bearer does, is to inspire the troops, to get them to fight on, remind them what they are fighting for. And to inspire people to do great things to the highest capability of their abilities. So Belo Betty is actually a really, really cool character. Oh my goodness, I just realised that the hand is closed. So the reason that this comes off is so that you can slide the flag through the hand as such. He says saying as such and then it doesn't work. That's what is supposed to happen. There we go, we got there. And the Revolutionary Army flag should, of course, be... Oh, now there's an interesting thing. There's actually a little bit here on this bit here, and I wonder what that is for. Is that supposed to go under the hand somehow? And if so, how? Interesting. I'm going to very briefly take a pause and we're going to take a look at this and then see what I can find and then come back to you guys. Once again, I realised that I took the box away from the video and I've discovered that this part here actually is supposed to... It doesn't really connect to anything on the back of the hair, but it's designed to stop the flag from falling down so that if you look at Belo Betty from the front, that the Revolutionary Army flag is, you know, blowing in the wind behind her, which is really, really cool. And then, of course, this little part here is just going to fit on like so. It's a very, very small piece, so I want to make sure that I get it correct. I shall pause the video in a second, folks. There we are. The little base of the flag flew off onto the ground, and it was a nightmare to find. So, but we did it, folks. And there we are. There is Belo Betty waving the Revolutionary Army flag behind her, which is really, really cool, especially for the Belo Betty Revolutionary Army one-piece TCG deck, which I am intending to build. I'm going to play it once we get One Piece Set 6, which should be arriving this weekend, which goes to date when this video was recorded. But there you go. Belo Betty, of course, cigarette in her mouth, and her very, very questionable fashion choices, to say the least. Very, very cool. And there we are, folks. That is going to be it for this little video. I really hope that you all enjoyed, and if you did enjoy it, please give me a like, share and subscribe. And if you are subscribed, make sure you click that notification icon so you can see when more of these glorious little videos go out. And the next one is going to be a special one, so you want to stay tuned for that. It's going to be a really, really cool one. It's one I've been looking forward to opening for a little while. But that's it for this video, folks. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.